Hi everyone, it's Amanda back with video number 5 in our series of videos aimed at helping you get a better understanding of the organization, a better understanding of our mission, and a better understanding of how we are going to help you reach your full potential. And today we're talking about just that. What do I mean when I say the word potential or use the word potential? I'm not talking about the idea that you can do anything you want to do. I don't really believe that we can do anything that we want. And I don't believe anybody who tries to sell that to me. However, I do believe that we have abilities beyond what we think we're capable of. And if we are willing to take the necessary steps, we can achieve a lot more than we think we're capable of, and we can do what we want in that regard. We can achieve what we want. And that's what I'm talking about when I say potential. Now, most people don't even see their potential because we go around thinking that everyone else thinks the same way we do, and we take for granted that there is something special about us. We don't stop to examine what we're good at and what we're bad at, honestly. And we don't see what makes us different. And I took the time to do this for myself this past fall, and it is what led me to the exact spot that I'm in today. I'm sitting here in front of a video camera, helping you guys out, and helping myself out along the way, I might add. So what steps have I taken so far to realize my full potential? Well, the first thing that I did, well, this started actually probably a couple years ago, was I took the Myers-Briggs personality test and found out that my type is INFJ. And if you don't know what Myers-Briggs is, take some time maybe to look it up, but you don't really need to know what it is, but it's a personality type. And based on that, it gave me insight into how my brain works, what motivates me, why I am different than other people, how I'm different than other people. And then I was able to embrace that rather than fighting that, because for so long I tried to be like other people, or thought I was supposed to be like other people. And so I would fight a lot of the things that make me me. The second thing I did is I wrote down a list of what I'm good at. And I did not do this with the intention of realizing my full potential. I did it for another reason that I won't get into, but I can see now that it was actually part of the process. And some of the things I came up with were, and I'm kind of reading off a list here, but that I'm good at organizing and summarizing information. I am good at time management and planning. I am a very empathetic person, and I can relate to people fairly easily. I'm disciplined, and I am innovative. So those were some of the things that I came up with, and I think you can see they're all things that are necessary in order to create an organization like this. And then the third thing I did was, the reason I did this was, as I was starting to think about forming this organization, I was trying to figure out what my niche was going to be. So I actually asked some people what attracted them to me, why were they drawn to me. And I asked my cheerleader, my devil's advocate, and my sage. And if you don't know what I mean by those, check out my post, 3 people who will help you become your best self. So these were 3 people that are very influential in my life, 3 people that I respect very much. And I'll tell you, I was scared to ask them for some reason, but I did it anyway. And what they told me, there were some common themes, but what I brought out of it was, number 1 was confident. They all said I was confident. They all said that I was authentic. They said, 2 of the 3 said I had a growth mindset, that I was accepting. 1 said that willing to play along, fun and silly, which the other 2 hadn't noticed, or they may have noticed but didn't point that out. And then the other overwhelming, where all 3, was someone who is genuinely good. I have genuine goodness to me. So the next thing I did then, I took all this information, and it started to become clear to me that I needed to work toward building this organization. And I felt so empowered by talking to those people who thought such great things about me. And it showed me that I have been given the gifts necessary to make a difference in the world and to help one person at a time make a difference in the world. So, to wrap it up, when I say potential, I'm not talking about some pie in the sky idea. I'm talking about greatness that is already within you, that is unique to you. You just need to recognize it and accept it, which isn't easy, but it can be done. And then once you have recognized it, the harder part maybe is that you need to trust yourself enough to run with it and do what you know you need to do to reach your full potential. So the next question, how does this potential play out in the real world? And what does it look like on a timeline of our lives, for example? When are we really ready to embrace our potential? So we'll talk about those things next time, and I will see you then. Thanks so much.